What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. The latest round of the Peppy Gals EZAs is here, and of course we need to talk about team building, and we actually need to try these units out because I've got an interesting idea with these. But number one, of course, you really want that Strength Vidal. Now, I was a big, opponent to this card when it came out, but for like the Peppy Gals events, it's perfect. She works flawlessly. She's a 1/7 leader. She's going to bring you right to success. She's just going to lead you everywhere that you want to go. Now, essentially, because it is Peppy Gals, I just went ahead and just put every other high strength or interesting Peppy Gals unit on the team. So obviously we have Strength Bulma, who just essentially is a beast in this. I also have the Universe 6 Saiyans, as well as Android 21. What reasons? I don't know. I just wanted to. And, of course, Aunt Toa. Why? Well, Aunt Toa and 21 should be very obvious. Now, we are in the int stage of this, so while Tech Caulifla on the forefront seems like a poor choice, the honest answer here is she kind of has enough dodge that it won't be an issue, and we just won't take damage. So, I feel pretty confident this is going to handle itself. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, what these units do, we'll talk about all of that tomorrow, but for now, I just want to get into this EZA, get it done, and, kind of move on. Plus 30 free Dragon Stones. Now, there is a banner that came along with this, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, you want to leave that banner the hell alone. Okay? Any of those units that are on that banner are going to be general pool units in every banner going forward. So, honestly, right now, if you hit that banner, you're literally putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be short of any Dragon Stones going into the Dragon Ball Heroes event. Now, Dragon Ball Heroes has already started to get hyped on Twitter for JP. And remember, it's a joint celebration between JP and Global. So as I predicted last week, there's a pretty good chance that that's going to be our next event, and that might even be a week away. Hard to say when exactly it'll drop, but we don't have very long left in a lot of the stuff that's currently running, like 10 days or so. So maybe as early as next week, Dragon Ball Heroes could be here. So, like I said, any stones you spend on these banners are, in essence, wasted. Now, there's a big question about going into the LR banner and all that. For me, I went my 300 stones and I stopped. In fairness, I did go my 300 stones and got exactly what I wanted. I would say, at worst, go just deep enough to get the guaranteed, to get the new pity unit. But even Goku's just kind of okay. He's like not even like, I wouldn't even say he's worth that. But for me, for the LRs and for the collection purposes, I definitely did go in that deep. So I can't, or I didn't go in that deep. I would have gone that deep. So I can't even judge if somebody does. But I will say it's probably not worth going that deep, especially with Heroes on the cusp. Now, remember, a lot of these Heroes units, while they don't necessarily awaken right away, Heroes units definitely hold their own. They are generally, even unawakened, just as good as any decent URDFE. So, or TURDFE at that. So, you don't necessarily want to scoff at these banners. I love the Dragon Ball Heroes banners. Some of my favorite banners all year. Plus, they're typically guaranteed featured, and you only get Heroes units on them, so you're guaranteed to get some pretty awesome units. It's just a fun banner altogether. Plus, some of the units we got last year will either get EZAs or will get their Awakenings, and all of the above should be pretty awesome. So, if you can't tell, I love Heroes, and I'm very, very, very much looking forward to when that inevitably drops. So, stay tuned. We'll have more information on that coming up shortly. I'm sure by weekend we'll probably already start getting some of the leaks and some of the potential EZAs and things like that that'll be coming. So, definitely stay tuned for that. Now, as far as the Peppy Gals team go, I really don't know. Toa's already showing her weakness here. I love using Toa, but every part of me completely understands that she is not really the best unit for this job. Let's just be fair here. She took more damage than she output. It is what it is. In fact, I probably do need to go back in here and take a look at which elements are effective, because I actually haven't even checked that. So let's check that next time around. I just happened to realize that I bet you int isn't even effective. I bet you she's at a major deficit here. So we'll go take a look at that. Like I said, we are on the int stage, so I'd expect physical probably would be the preference, and we could probably swap a few of these units out. It's unfortunate we don't have the new Ella Ribrianne. I bet she'd be really awesome for this. But, or is she tech? I don't recollect. She's actually tech, maybe. So actually, maybe she wouldn't be so great for this. But either way. Now, when this initially was like getting hyped and this was getting ready to drop, a lot of people thought Trunks was on his way. I personally think Trunks is going to be one of those units that's either going to get like kind of mashed in with another event, or maybe just kind of like shadow enlisted, I guess, onto banners. Trunks wasn't somebody that really drew the player base even on JP as much. So with them lining up to essentially form like a all-encompassing global JP game coming up here really soon, probably by this time next year. In fact, I'm willing to bet by the Worldwide Celebration next year we'll be in there. There might be some events that we're going to skip, and I kind of feel like Trunks might either be skipped or, like I said, just might have really low fanfare and be shoved into another event. All right, we got 3 more rounds. So let's see here. Battle info. So effective when attacking. AGL, tech, strength, and physical. So yeah, int is not good there. So int is the only one that's not good there. So let's go ahead and get rid of her. As much as I don't want to say that, it is what it is. Trying to think who we could throw on here. I guess we could throw on the yeah, why not? She's really good too. I just don't want to throw the techs on there, and I know that the physical Kefla isn't going to be worth a darn. Well, actually, what was her EZA? Let's see. Because I don't remember what she got. She does change orbs. Per key sphere obtained. You know what? Let's give her a try. Let's see if she holds her own. I honestly don't have a huge amount of faith that she's going to, but you know, if nothing else, it's worth a try. I mean, even with the int unit not producing damage, we still beat it soundly. So, you know, it is what it is at this juncture. All right, Bulma, let's go. And she is right on the front. I am actually going to undo the auto run, and I'm going to swap her around. I'm going to go ahead and put her there. Take those orbs. I'm going to put Bulma there. Take those orbs, and then I am going to feed her up that way. I think that might be the best. Let's see how that works out. I'm curious to see how much damage she's going to produce now. I will reinitiate the auto battle after this, but let's see here. So we get 2.6 mil attack stat out of Videl. I don't think Videl's very well linked up with... we've seen her do quite a bit more. I don't think she's linked up very well here, so I'm not altogether surprised by that. Okay, Bulma's 2.9 mil. Both those could definitely probably have better links, but this team is a little bit of a link mess. But if I'm honest here, from a defensive standpoint, you're not going to get much better. Look at that, double-digit damage. All right, let's see what physical Kefla. So 3.6 mil, so that actually did work out pretty well. Maybe she's better than I remember her being. That's a distinct possibility. I just don't remember her being that great. But then again, you know, for a long time, she just kind of disappointed and then did her thing. All right, so that was that one turn, and we're done. So definitely swapping her in there was worthwhile. Let's go ahead and continue on with her. We got 2 more rounds, and I don't think anything should change here. I think everything changed just a few moments ago. Nope, everything is still the same. So same team, and we'll auto battle it and see what we get. All right. And we're not getting any animations, and it looks like we have all strength on this. We got Videl with 21 and Videl on the other side. So let's see what happens here. We may or may not need physical Kefla on the next turn, but we'll see how this plays out. 1.8 mil. So she's already starting to produce a little bit less damage just because the defense is here, but there's 3 mil with a crit. And that one could have been an SA, but it wasn't. Let's see. Android 21 with the 2 mil attack stat, who's going to produce, what, 1.7? 1.69. Nice. I'll take that. 100% take that. Nice. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. And another one-turn kill. So, Sib Factor for Toa did hold me back a bit, but all said and done here, pretty easy event. I'm sure most people have probably already finished it. I just haven't had a chance to get to it until just now. So, there we go. Tech Caulifla doesn't need to be in the front, but it is what it is. She'll dodge this, so it'll be fine. Like I said, that's all she's here for, is just basically the auto dodge. Oh, she's actually producing 1 million. It's more damage than I expected her to produce. Oh, no, she's not. No, she's not. Look at that. That's right, she's a type disadvantage, so she got 1 million attack stat, but like 250,000 actual attack, so it is what it is. But she did dodge the SA, so, you know, if nothing else, she ate that so that everyone else could... She dodged so everyone else could attack. There you go. All right. Last stage. Let's go. What an easy run. And like I said, I have 50 Dragon Stones now. I could go do a multi on the LR banner, but I'm going to save this for Dragon Ball Heroes. I love Dragon Ball Heroes. It is probably one of the most hype banners for me all year. Obviously, with the exception of the anniversary and the worldwide celebrations. But, you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you know, there's 3 major celebrations to look forward to every year. Anniversary, worldwide celebration. Obviously, JP anniversary I'm going to kind of include in the anniversary, but since I'm global main, it is what it is. But then Dragon Ball Heroes. I just don't get enough Dragon Ball Heroes. I love Dragon Ball Heroes. All right. Say what you will about the anime. The units of the game, absolutely phenomenal. And even some of the lore is not the best, but it gets interesting. All right, so we have type advantage here. Let's see what she does. She's a high crit chance. So just a regular mill, just 1 million. Ooh, we got the dodge, though. All right, 4.1 mil attack stat. We're type neutral here, so what, 3 mil? Ooh, 162. Okay, that's... Whew, the tankiness is serious here. All right. Critical hit. All these units have a high crit chance. Ooh. Ooh, that was not good. That was not good at all. Ugh. It's all right. Why did... Okay, whatever. Trying to understand why the auto battle system did certain things, but then again, it does target like the maximum number of orbs. So, you know, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. All right, Videl. Videl's so good at this, but you know, once again, we're at the state now where. What, 2.5 mil-ish attack stat? I wasn't really paying attention to it. It's only producing 1 mil damage, so... Crits will be really important here. Critical hit? No critical hit. Yeah. Actually, you can already see, she's producing half the damage she produced before, so... Tech Caulifla, great for the dodging, but for everything else... kind of holding us back a little bit. That's okay. you know, you win some, you lose some. You make decisions. Tech Caulifla probably should be brought off and put on an attacking unit. I just played a little safe with her, and if I'm honest, you can already kind of see it wasn't necessary. Ooh, we're not going to get anything out of the physical K-Flub, but she's what it is. Also, I will die in the hill that it is Kefla, not Kefla, because it's Kale and Caulifla, not Kel and Caulifla. But that's, that's neither here nor there. But, there we go. Level 30 done, and we could probably go way above and beyond if we needed more Zenny, but I'm flush with Zenny. I don't need it, so for now, like, comment, share, go beat this if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys for the damage test of these two units tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun.